Hey, beautiful people. Welcome back to Soul Revival. Have you ever wondered why God allows pain in your life? What if I told you your deepest wounds are actually a setup for your greatest victory? Today, we're diving into the hidden power of your pain. Why suffering isn't your enemy, but a divine tool for your destiny. If you've ever felt broken, betrayed, or stuck in a season of hardship, this message is for you. Let us uncover God's purpose behind your pain and how it is preparing you for something greater. Point no. 1. Reversal of fortune. In Genesis chapter 50 verse 20, we see Joseph, who was betrayed by his own brothers, sold into slavery. He was falsely accused and forgotten in prison, yet God used every one of those painful moments to position him as the savior of Egypt. As we read in Genesis 50 and 20, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." So, Joseph's pain wasn't random. It was redirected by God for a greater plan. Your suffering may feel like a plot against you, but God is plotting for you. What if your greatest betrayal is the doorway to your divine assignment? Point number 2. Jesus understood. In Hebrews chapter 5 verse 8, we see that Jesus, the Son of God, had to learn obedience through suffering. Even though he was perfect, he related to our humanity, as we read in Luke chapter 22 and verse 44. And being in agony, he was praying very fervently, and his sweat became like drops of blood. So Jesus' agony in Gethsemane wasn't weakness, it was warfare. He was facing the ultimate betrayal, the cross. But out of that suffering came the greatest display of God's power, the resurrection. Revelation. If Jesus learned through suffering, why do we resist it? Application: your trials aren't punishment, they're training for your calling. Point no. 3. Your pain has a plan. In Romans chapter 8 and verse 28, we read, "And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to his purpose." So deep truth. All things includes your pain, your loss, your waiting. God doesn't cause evil, but he redeems it. Like when a broken bone heals, it actually becomes stronger than before. Your spiritual scars have the same power. Challenge: start thanking God in the storm, not just after it. Point no. 4. Putting it together. In 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verses 7 through 10, Paul talks about his thorn in the flesh. Some scholars say it might have been a physical ailment, maybe even the same thing that caused him to go blind temporarily, as recorded in Acts chapter 9. Paul begged the Lord 3 times to remove it, but instead of an answer, he received a revelation. As he said, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." So instead of begging for removal, Paul leaned in and surrendered his pain to God. 3 practical steps to do the same. Number 1. Identify the lesson. What is God refining in you? Is he teaching you patience, faith, compassion? Write it down? No. 2. Surrender the timeline. God's delays aren't denials. Habakkuk 2-3 says, "I will stand at my watch and post myself on the ramparts and wait and be patient for the salvation of my city." So write this: I choose to wait and trust in God's timing. No. 3. Declare truth over pain. Say out loud, "This is working for me, not against me. This pain is producing faith, hope, joy, love, patience, self. These character traits are shaping me into the person God called me to be." And watch what happens. So remember, your pain is not pointless. It's preparation. Every tear, every disappointment, every season of waiting is being woven into a greater story, your story of revival. I declare this over your life right now. If this message spoke to you, hit like and share with someone who's hurting. Subscribe because your breakthrough is just beginning. Here at Soul Revival, we don't just survive, we heal, grow, and rise. See you in the next video.